Are you buying a house in Canada in 2021 and beyond, or are you thinking about buying a house in Canada in 2021 and beyond? Well, if you are, the rules have just been changed on you. Everybody has that one friend, well, whether you're playing Monopoly or you're playing Risk, they're not happy with how the game is going, so what do? They flip the board and they storm out of the room. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody has that one friend. Well, in this case, the government is that friend to you because they've been watching the Canadian real estate market and they don't like how the game is being played right now in their opinion, as well as a lot of other people's opinion. The market is too hot right now from coast to coast, all the way across the country. Every real estate market, pretty much every real estate market is on absolute fire right now. So the government is not happy about that. So they're flipping the board and they're changing the rules on you. Now, how does that affect you and what does it mean? It's exactly what we're talking about in this video. If you've been in the channel before, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Mike Banks and I'm a licensed real estate professional in Edmonton, Alberta with the Terry Peranich Real Estate Group and RE/MAX Excellence. Guys, I absolutely love talking about real estate. That's why I have this channel on YouTube. But I love talking about real estate and I love talking to you about real estate. So if you have any questions whatsoever, call me, email me, text me, however you prefer to communicate. I'd love to chat. My contact information will be in the description below if you have any questions. If you don't feel like reaching out personally, feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to have a conversation with you guys, the community. So let's get right into it, okay? Now, this is no surprise. This has been in the rumblings. It's been in the making. It's been in the media. It's been talked about for a long time now. So it is absolutely no surprise to anybody that it has now been made official. The announcement was made on Thursday, May 20th, 2021, that the Bank of Canada, basically, the OFSI, is going to be increasing the stress test. They're going to be further increasing it because there's already stress tests in place. And when do these changes come into effect? June 1st, 2021. So if you are in the process of buying a home right now, you're under contract already, or you buy it before June 1st, then this new change will not affect you. But if you buy a home or you're under contract after June 1st, 2021, then this further increased will affect you. So what is it? Well, prior to June 1st, there was a stress test already in place, basically stating, and guys, hold on, I should disclaimer here. I'm not a mortgage professional. I'm a licensed real estate associate. I'm a licensed real estate agent. I'm not a mortgage professional. So if you have any questions about a mortgage specifically, you should talk to a mortgage professional. I'm allowed to talk about mortgages. I'm just not allowed to deal in them. So basically, I'm just going to explain what has been changed, right? So like I said, before June 1st, there was already a stress test in place stating that you must qualify for either 2%, an increase of 2%, or 4.79%, whichever is greater. And because interest rates are so low right now, they're below 2% typically for a 5-year fixed term, they're below 2%. Basically, you're qualifying at 4.79% because it's 2% of your contracted rate or 4.79%, whichever is higher. Like I said, because rates are so low, 4.79 is almost always the higher option. So that's basically what you're qualifying at right now before June 1st. After June 1st, there's just a little bump in that increase. So it's still the same, basically the same rule. You have to qualify for 2% higher than your contracted rate or 5.25%, whichever is greater. And again, because rates are so low right now, 5.25 is almost always going to be that higher amount. So even though you're getting quoted from your mortgage professional or your lender or your bank, whoever you're dealing with, even though you're getting quoted, say 1.49, 59, 69, 79%, whatever it is on a 5-year fixed term, you're qualifying at 5.25%, which is a huge difference. So what does that do for you? Is it just basically decreases your purchasing power. So it limits the amount of home that you can buy. They're basically putting a little bit of a throttle on you, right? They're not allowing you to buy a home that you could not potentially afford down the road if interest rates were to rise. So how does that look like in real numbers? Well, my friend Sean at the mortgage group helped me out. He has an image here. I'll put it on the screen right now. Basically just shows you the before and after, right? So some of you, especially if you're in Vancouver or you're in Toronto right now, you're going to be looking at this going, a $400,000 home, like really? Like what can you get for $400,000 other than nothing? Well, I mean, you can still get stuff, but you know what I mean, right? So this, my friend Sean is in Edmonton, I'm in Edmonton. So these are using kind of Edmonton numbers, right? So as you can see, $400,000 before June 21st. What it looks like after June not June 21st, June 1st. What it looks like after June 1st is if you could buy a $400,000 home then, after June 1st, you're basically buying about $382,400. So it's increasing your purchasing power by about 5%, which is not a lot, to be honest. So if you I'll link up to a video right here where I made a prediction on what I think is going to happen in the real estate market in Canada in 2021, and we're pretty much right on schedule to my prediction. I'm going to call it right now. This stress test, just a little 5% bump, sorry, not 5% bump, but decreasing your purchasing power by 5%. I don't think this is the end, guys. I think what the government is doing is they're putting out a little test right now. They're going to see what happens, and then they're going to sit back and monitor what is going to happen. I predict further increases are coming because this little 5% decrease in purchasing power, I don't think it's really going to do anything. It's honestly, I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a little significant, but I don't think it's significant enough to really slam the market and cool it down like they're hoping to do. So, calling it right now, I think we're going to see further increases going on from this recording date, May 22nd, 2021. We're going to see further policy changes, further increases to the stress test, because I don't think this one is really going to do anything. I mean, it is going to affect you, as I showed on the screen there, right? Before June 1st, you're buying a $400,000 home in Edmonton. After June 1st, it's $382,400. That doesn't make that big of a difference. That's not enough to push people out of the market. So I don't think it's really going to do much, to be honest, but we will see. And I will definitely update you on this channel as things change. So make sure you subscribe to this channel if you're into this kind of content, all things real estate and further updates on the real estate market. Hit that bell notification to get notified if there is a new video like this that comes on. And again, if you have any questions, my contact information is in the description below, or feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Consider watching one of these videos I put on the screen right now, and I'll see you in the next video.